Let's build news literacy to better live out the gospel. The print magazines and online articles are for them. The discipleship and teaching resources are for you. More at gwnews.com.
Playing in the NFL is a dream for millions of kids, but the reality is there are only 53 active roster spots on the current 32 NFL teams. And even if you do make it to the NFL, those careers are often pretty short-lived. The league average is about 3 years depending on the position. Sooner or later, that dream must come to an end. It did for George Johnson. After 8 years in the NFL, he retired and learned what every pro player has to. There's more to life than football.
I used to tell people only had one goal, and that was to go professional. Somebody told me if you have a backup, if you have a plan B, then you're expecting plan A to fail.
And Johnson didn't fail plan A. He signed with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as an undrafted free agent in 2010. But almost a decade as a defensive end took a physical toll, and in 2018, Johnson hung up the cleats. But the wear and tear was only part of his decision. Spending more time with his family was the main priority.
My oldest daughter, she watched me for 9 years, put on a helmet. So for her to have me wake her up and take her to school, I knew it was going to be a bigger deal.
A 2017 study found that most NFL players go into small business or sales work after retiring. 9% become coaches. Coaching didn't appeal to Johnson initially, but he noticed a need for coaches who simply helped players love the game. Johnson is now the head football coach and assistant athletic director at Asheville Christian Academy in North Carolina.
I had a good friend tell me, when I die, what happens to the information that I have? You have an obligation to give back to the youth the things that you learn.
Instead of focusing on win-loss records, Johnson's coaching style focuses on growth as an athlete, but also as a person.
To me, winning is great, but learning brings you to wins.
And as for that Plan A advice he received years ago, Johnson has put his own spin on it to help budding athletes like his younger brother and his son.
Your hard work and your dedication and the hours you put into it is going to help you achieve it. But having a secondary plan is never a bad idea. Your secondary plan is just an enhancement of your first one.
First plan, second plan, all of it has worked out pretty well for Johnson, and that's because he's put his all into what's directly in front of him.